Imagine spending 10 years earning a PhD, finally landing a job as a university professor, and still worrying about getting fired just 3 years later. That's the reality many young university teachers in China face. It's basically academia's version of Squid Game. It's called the up or out. Basically, you get a 3 or 6 year contract. During that time, you have to meet a long list of targets, publish academic papers, win research projects, bring in funding, and teach your classes. Meet the targets, and your contract can be renewed. Fail, you may lose your job. Sounds stressful, right? That's only the beginning. First, publishing. Young professors are often expected to publish in top journals, but getting those papers published can be extremely difficult. So some people turn into publishing agencies or personal connections, sometimes spending huge amount of money just to meet their requirements. Imagine earning a modest salary, then spending almost a year's income just to publish a single paper. Then there's teaching. Young lecturers often catching the heaviest teaching workload. Sometimes they are even asked to teach courses outside their area of expertise. So they stay up late preparing lessons, while the pay for teaching is often quite low. And then there's research funding. Many universities expect young teachers to win research projects and bring in funding. But for fields like philosophy, art, film, or aesthetics, finding industry partners willing to fund this kind of research can be incredibly difficult. Yet some young academics are still given very high funding targets. So some people find ways around the system. I've heard of cases that scholars ask their friends or relatives to set up companies, then use their own money to create research cooperation on paper. Basically, they are using their own money to meet the university's requirements, literally paying to go to work. And that's the problem. You can spend years getting a PhD, finally become a university teacher, and still have to spend your first few years worrying about whether you'll be able to keep the job. You have to publish, you have to teach, you have to bring in funding. So instead of focusing on teaching or doing some meaningful research, a lot of their energy goes into simply meeting assessment targets. And after 3 or 6 years, if you don't meet them, you may have to start over somewhere else. That's why I think this creates a very strange situation. The people who are supposed to shape the next generation are too busy trying to survive themselves. And if that's the case, who has the time to focus on great teaching or truly original research?